The Voice's Kelly Clarkson ripped by fans as they want her fired after replacement. Kelsey Ballerini makes coach debut. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The important battle rounds kicked off on Monday night. However, something was different. Someone else was sitting in Kelly's chair. And while some took to Twitter to wish the hitmaker a quick recovery, not everyone sent their kind words as viewers soon got a taste of the new coach. One person wrote, "So glad you are working in place of Kelly. I hope they keep you and fire Kelly. You are so much better." Another added, "I wish Kelsey could stay," while one chimed in, "It's so nice not having Kelly there." The comments kept coming as one wrote, "Think Kelly's absence somehow makes the show more interesting." One fan added, "I think Kelsey should become the next coach when next season starts. Love her." Tonight's episode kicked off with host Clarkson Daly informing viewers that unfortunately Kelly was not feeling well this week, and while she did not test positive for COVID, as you can imagine, we have some very strict guidelines on our set. Kelsey, 27, then said, "This is incredible. I'm such a fan of Kelly. I feel we're kind of kindred, and I know what she likes. Just pretend that I'm Kelly." Kelsey then informed fellow coach Blake Shelton that the American Idol alum advised her to keep the duo's rivalry going. Blake, 44, then jokes, "I was about to say I like this show better already with you here instead of Kelly, but now I take it back." He added, "Bring it on, Kelsey." Last week, Blake, who is engaged to former coach Gwen Stefani, joked that Kelly got the Voice alum Adam Levine fired 2 years after the Maroon 5 singer's abrupt exit. The Voice fans learned last week that Kelly, 38, was going to be off the show for a short time, as the talk show host tweeted, "Thank you so much at Kelsey Ballerini for sitting in for me while I was feeling under the weather. I know my team is in great hands with you. Y'all aren't going to want to miss this. The battles start next week on." Kelsey, 27, responded in a tweet, "When Kelly Clarkson calls and asks you to keep her seat warm, you put all those years of being her superfan to work. Thank you at John Legend at Nick Jonas and Old Pops at Blake Shelton face with tears of joy for making me feel like part of the NBC Voice family." Kelly joined The Voice in 2018 and has been juggling her coaching duties with filming episodes for The Kelly Clarkson Show. The breakaway hitmaker has been struggling in personal life, having filed for divorce from Brandon Blackstock after 7 years of marriage last June, citing irreconcilable differences. To add to the drama, Brandon's father, Narvel Blackstock, and his company, Starstruck Management, claimed Kelly owed them $1.4 million from her earnings on The Voice. The vocalist refuted the allegation, countering that Brandon and his father were a fraudulent and subterfuge device used to perform illegal services as managers, and accused them of defrauding her out of millions. The popular reality competition show The Voice has always been a platform for high-profile talent to mentor and guide up-and-coming singers. As the seasons unfold, new faces sometimes emerge, while veteran coaches leave. Recently, fans of The Voice were sent into an uproar when Kelly Clarkson, a beloved coach on the show, found herself at the center of controversy. The firestorm of online criticism reached a boiling point when rising country star Kelsey Ballerini made her debut as a coach, leading some viewers to question Clarkson's future on the show. The backlash from fans has been intense, with many even calling for her to be fired. What started as a simple season change has now snowballed into a major conversation around Clarkson's place on the show and the direction The Voice should take. Kelly Clarkson, a voice that won hearts. For many viewers, Kelly Clarkson has been a consistent and relatable presence on The Voice. As one of the original coaches, she brought not only her powerhouse vocals, but a down-to-earth attitude that resonated with audiences. Clarkson, who rose to fame after winning American Idol, had already established herself as a force in the music industry before joining the Voice coaching panel. Her quick wit, sharp musical instincts, and ability to form genuine connections with contestants quickly made her a fan favorite. Throughout her time on the show, Clarkson's emotional and empathetic approach to coaching was appreciated by both contestants and fans. Her willingness to support and encourage contestants through the tough and highly competitive nature of The Voice set her apart from other coaches. Clarkson's fan base only grew as the seasons went on, with many people feeling connected to her authenticity. As time went on, her public life became more intertwined with personal matters, and her presence on the show remained a hot topic. Clarkson's personal challenges and growth played out in the public eye, often leading to both sympathy and criticism. Despite these highs and lows, Clarkson maintained a loyal fan base, and for many, The Voice without her seemed unimaginable. The debut of Kelsey Ballerini, a new chapter for The Voice. Kelsey Ballerini, a breakout star in country music, was announced as a new coach on The Voice, and the decision to replace Clarkson raised a number of eyebrows. Ballerini, known for her fresh take on country music, brings a youthful and dynamic energy to the show that has already struck a chord with viewers. As a successful artist with multiple chart-topping hits, Ballerini's credentials as a coach were solidified by her ability to identify potential and provide unique mentorship. Ballerini's debut was met with mixed reviews, especially from longtime fans of Clarkson who were not ready to see her replaced. Ballerini, although respected in her field, represents a different direction for the show, one that focuses on bringing in newer talent and fresh energy. The transition from Clarkson to Ballerini seemed like a major shift in tone for The Voice, and many felt it was a disservice to the show's identity. Ballerini's debut on the coaching panel sparked a wave of reactions, some of which praised her vibrant presence and fresh outlook. However, for Clarkson's most ardent supporters, the change signaled a betrayal of the show's core values. Clarkson, with her established rapport and track record, had become synonymous with the show's success. To replace her with someone who lacked the same depth of experience was seen as a contentious move, especially for fans who felt that Clarkson's departure was being framed as a necessity rather than a choice. Fans react: backlash against Clarkson's departure. Once the news broke that Kelly Clarkson would be replaced by Kelsey Ballerini, fans' reactions were swift and polarized. Clarkson's loyal fan base was immediately vocal, taking to social media to express their displeasure. Thousands of fans flooded platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, demanding that Clarkson remain on the show. Many shared messages of support, writing about how Clarkson had become an integral part of the Voice experience. For some fans, the idea of firing Clarkson was simply unfathomable. As a coach, Clarkson had demonstrated a deep understanding of the competition's emotional and musical aspects, and her departure left them feeling that The Voice had lost an irreplaceable presence. This backlash was further fueled by what appeared to be an orchestrated transition from Clarkson to Ballerini. Fans felt it was less about the evolution of the show and more about replacing a beloved star with a newer, younger face. Many fans saw this decision as a calculated move aimed at appealing to a younger demographic. The introduction of Kelsey Ballerini, while certainly exciting to some, came off as a strategy to modernize the show's appeal, leaving the core fanbase behind. Clarkson, who had built a relationship with audiences over multiple seasons, represented a much more personal connection for viewers, and her sudden replacement created a sense of loss. The growing call for Clarkson's return, an outpouring of support. As the weeks went on, the call for Kelly Clarkson's return to The Voice only grew louder. Fans from all corners of the globe shared their disappointment over her absence, with many fans stating they would no longer watch the show without her. This outpouring of support for Clarkson became a focal point of the ongoing conversation. Petitions started to circulate online, demanding that Clarkson be reinstated as a coach. In these petitions, fans expressed their belief that the show would suffer without her, stating that Clarkson brought a warmth and authenticity to the coaching panel that could not be easily replicated. The movement gained traction, with thousands of people signing petitions, sharing posts, and writing letters to the production team behind The Voice. The fans' collective message was clear: they wanted Kelly Clarkson back. The growing wave of support for Clarkson further highlighted the tension between maintaining the show's established fan base and trying to attract new audiences. Clarkson had become a cornerstone of The Voice, and her absence created a noticeable void. For many fans, the idea of The Voice without Clarkson felt like the show was losing its heart and soul. The role of the fans in shaping reality TV. The situation surrounding Clarkson's departure and Ballerini's debut highlights the growing influence of fans in the world of reality television. In the age of social media, fans are no longer passive viewers, they have become active participants in the conversation surrounding their favorite shows and personalities. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram have allowed fans to directly communicate with networks, producers, and even stars themselves. As such, the power of fans to shape the future of reality TV shows like The Voice has never been more apparent. The level of influence fans now wield is not to be underestimated. Their support, enthusiasm, and passion are essential to the success of reality television shows, as viewership is heavily influenced by fan engagement. With this newfound power, fans have been able to lobby for changes in programming, influence casting decisions, and even drive shifts in the tone and direction of popular reality shows. The demand for Clarkson's return is a prime example of how fan sentiment can shape the course of a television show. The changing landscape of The Voice and its future. The Voice has long been a staple of reality television, offering viewers a unique take on the traditional singing competition format. The show has been home to many iconic coaches over the years, including Blake Shelton, Adam Levine, and Christina Aguilera. Clarkson's addition to the panel helps solidify The Voice as a must-watch show, and her departure marks the beginning of a new era. The introduction of Kelsea Ballerini as a coach is part of the show's ongoing evolution, as The Voice looks to remain relevant in an ever-changing entertainment landscape. While some fans have embraced this change, others have felt that the show is straying too far from its roots. The ongoing controversy surrounding Clarkson's departure is a reminder of how deeply viewers feel connected to the personalities they see on screen. As the show moves forward, questions about its future are inevitable. Will it continue to find success with new faces like Ballerini, or will fans demand a return to the familiar faces that they know and love? The decision to part ways with Clarkson is just one example of how networks and production teams must weigh the long-term implications of casting changes. The outcome of this situation will likely influence future decisions on talent and format, as reality TV shows continue to adapt to the demands of an evolving audience. A time of transition for The Voice. The drama surrounding Kelly Clarkson's departure from The Voice and Kelsea Ballerini's debut as coach has stirred up a wave of emotion among fans. As the show navigates this time of transition, the reactions from fans underscore just how powerful and loyal audiences can be. Whether or not Clarkson will return remains to be seen, but her impact on the show and its fans is undeniable. With the new season unfolding, only time will tell how the coaching lineup and the future of The Voice will evolve. One thing is clear: the passion and dedication of fans will continue to shape the direction of the show, reminding both producers and networks that the heart of reality television lies in its viewers. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.